We're live. It has only
Yes.
taken like months for me to get this together. And we are starting a Dating Later live coaching series. But this is not the series because, as we can see, there's no one who has joined us, which is the goal so that you and I can just talk. This came out like almost 2 weeks ago, but then I had
Wow.
some life happening and stuff happening. So here we are. And I would like to introduce you to all of our viewers. We had one
Yes.
viewer still. I can't see.
I have
I can.
stage fright now with all the viewers.
I can't know. I know. I dragged you into this because mostly you're a great empathic connector, storyteller, coach. I mean, and you are a certified coach, but it's an innate gift that you have in you. I've seen you in action. I'm not looking at the green. I've used you in
Same.
action. I know. And I really, it's important, I think, to have the dual perspective, but that's not why I brought you in. I really wanted your perspective on life, on dating, on connection, on relationships. So who are you? Welcome.
I'm Deek. Thank you for
Yay.
having me. This is we've we've really talked around this for years,
Like 8.
and I was not trying to make it dramatic, but
Are
yes,
you
like
like
8 years.
3
I was,
decades?
just some baby years that we were doing, but yeah, we talked about doing this for years in some form or fashion. So it's
Yeah.
super exciting to just recently reconnect and just get like, let's just do this. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, tell me, because you've told me before and I don't remember. You are a certified coach, and what kind of coach? What is your passion for coaching?
I am not a certified coach,
I
so to
take that
speak.
back.
Yeah, just um, yeah, no, I have coached a leadership program through a rather large personal growth and development company. Um, and I've done many coaching courses over time.
Yeah.
So I'm just, there's two schools of thought typically in the coaching realm. Some are certifications, some are not. I fall into that latter camp.
And what I love about you is your ability, you're a listener. You can, and this is key in coaches that I've worked with that are really good, quickly pull together all the threads. I mean, we've been texting a lot as we get ready for this, and you call me on my shit, which I think good coaches do, just gently hold up that mirror and remind me this is a pattern. This is what we're working not to do, that. And gently.
Mostly gently,
I,
sometimes not, but I reserve that for the people who are really, who are really in and want the less, the how would I put it? Not for the faint of heart version, but you've gotten to like
yes.
you've had that in places, but it's not coming from just to be a bull in a china shop. It's to have somebody get something for
Yes.
themselves.
And I think that's the snag with dating. I mean, life is super serious. Whatever is happening outside, the door is serious. And there are things that are heavy and things we need to like carry that are hard. And for me, dating just isn't that. I mean, it's fun, it's possibility, it's funny. I mean, I think for me personally, dating wouldn't be fun if I didn't have people to share my stories with. Just help me figure out my patterns. It can be a coach, it can be my daughter who is walking around the side here and avoiding being in the Substack live. But it's
Emma.
hard to make sense of things on our own. And you and I talked about this, that you have to be careful when you are coaching others in dating. I never use my own experiences that are recent. Like I would never talk about someone I'm currently dating. It's
Right.
helpful for me to reflect on things in the past. And a lot of times it's pulling together patterns from experiences I've had over years that show me and that I reflect back to clients' patterns in their own lives.
Yeah, those patterns you're speaking to are like an obstacle oftentimes to you actually getting what it is that you want to get.
Yeah.
And uh, it's that whole mirror concept. If you're not looking in the mirror to go, man, why does this, for me, like at some point in time, I'm like, I'm dating the same person over and over again. They have different names, different faces, but it's the same person. And so then at one point it's, oh, the common denominator looks like the guy in my mirror. And so what am I doing that's calling this forward, that's manifesting this, so to speak? And then what do I have to do for me to get out of my own way, to have it be what I really want?
And I think that's it. I mean, dating feels very niche when I'm out in the world and people say, what are you coaching right now? Dating feels like a lane that's like this, but it's what you said, what I really want. The way we do one thing is the way we do everything. And for me, how I show up dating is how I show up on job interviews, is how I show up in friendships, all of it.
Yeah, it's so fascinating as you look at dating. I don't think that those relationships are altogether any different than the relationships you have with friends and family, with the cashier at the restaurant. Like, all of those places are a place to practice for dating as well.
That's it too. And so much of this, and as we move forward, I mean, I'm hoping we do this weekly and maybe keep it to everyone's delight, 15 minutes or so.
Right. Oh, these people will not shut up.
Where we are laser focused on like today. But I often think about, and I want to talk about this at some point later, success at dating really comes down to being comfortable in your own skin. I mean, we can analyze it to death. How is my picker? Read and scrutinize the language in dating app profiles. And what is it really telling me? But on some level, it can really come all the way back to that.
Yeah. Man, that's so great. When we first started talking about actually going live with this, one of the things I really looked at is what is success in dating?
Yeah.
Like, what does that even mean? And it's real easy to think, well, success is I got the relationship of my dreams, but success could be creating a profile and getting out there. Success could be sitting at a restaurant and talking to a stranger, or the grocery store, or whatever. Or it could look like I'm choosing not to date right now. I'm choosing to work on myself.
That I love that for a lot of reasons. I mean, I say to people frequently, if my personal goal success was marriage, then I would be married. That's not, I want it to be fun. I mean, yes, of course, I'd love to find a partner, but to me, having fun doing it, it's enjoyable. And I've stopped dating for long stretches of time just because it wasn't fun anymore. And that felt like success, the ability to say, the world may tell us that we should have a partner, that we should not move through it alone, in that it's designed for partners. But for me, during that time, success was saying, okay, I'm still going to stop.
Yeah, the pause is that's a good place. I think what we're both pointing to is there's so much external pressure that and also internal pressure, but maybe they work in synergistic ways about, oh, I've got to do this to be successful, when that's not necessarily so. Taking a step back and saying, not right now, not in this season of life. Just like you mentioned earlier, life happens, and sometimes you have to stop and grieve, or whatever that is. And just to honor, maybe the success is honoring where you're at right in that moment.
That's interesting. And I've not thought a lot about this with dating. I beat it like ad nauseum everywhere else in my life with the pause, because I found my voice in the weight room 35 years ago and have not stopped talking. And it's the pause. Like, you don't build the muscles the day you lift the weight. You need to go home and rest and repair, and then you grow. And so it is the same with dating. I mean, we had no plans to dive into this, but I mean, when I was first single, I would have a date like Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Like, I have no idea what I was doing or why it felt so frantic, but it did.
Yeah, but that also can be success. Like you're just in, you
Yeah.
know, and and going. I have a friend right now who just started dating, and I'm laughing because it was like 2 weeks ago. He said, "Hey man, can you give me some coaching around like profiles and the apps?" And so we had like a just. I thought we were having a cursory conversation about that, and then uh, I went to dinner with him last night, and he is off to the races, and I'm like, oh man, this ought to be fun because he's just it went from toes in the water to he's all off in the deep end.
Okay, I love what you said. I will bring us to a close. It's the fun. I mean, I really think, and I'm curious as we kind of do this week after week in our 15-minute organized, pre-planned container, whether
Scripted.
I, that's what it'd be like. How are you? I really think it could be fun. I really believe that. Like, if dating ever becomes not fun, then it's time to take a break. And that excitement of someone newly dating can kind of get those of us who've taken a break or been at it for a while re energized.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
Okay,
Glad we
bring
jumped
us
on here.
home. I know. I'm
Freeze
so
up.
glad we
Get in the
did this.
truck.
I'm so excited. I just love you. I love your brain. I like how we work together. And next time we will have more than one person watching,
Yeah.
and maybe people will ask questions. And I'm proud of us. The
Yeah, I
journey of
love
the
you.
steps started today.
Yeah, I love you. I love what you're up to with not only this book, but your other books that we will talk about, I'm sure, as we move through. And I've been lit up since you presented this opportunity, so I'm looking forward to the unfolding of it.
I know. We're gonna have a theme song, but I was aware of being once married to, and I guess he was a trademark copyright attorney, that we can't just use songs willy nilly. We got to write our own.
Yes,
So we were right.
that may be that may be our claim to fame.
So we did it. We will be back once a week starting next week. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know how
So
to end it.
awesome.
So we're going to sit here for a while.